Wow, what a crazy couple of days it's been. We have chicks hatching currently at home in the incubator, so I've managed to get some time away to come down and get some jobs done. There's so many jobs to do. It's spring, and yeah, we need to get some seed sown, stuff planted out, and a few more bits. But I thought I'd bring you along for the day, show you things that have happened since our last vlog. Had delivery yesterday of greenhouse sensation grow equipment. There's lots of quad grows. We have another large salad planter. What's there? These are the ones we grow the carrots in, so I can't wait to get these set up soon. So we have a few bits to do in the polytunnel. I do need to sow some seeds, like I mentioned. We have a lot of squash to sow. We also have corn and sunflowers. Going to be sowing the corn and sunflowers in these, and we also have these trays. What we're going to get around to later. It's way too hot in this greenhouse, so I think what we need to do is go over here, but because it's too hot in the greenhouse, I think we need to plant out our peas, and these are going to go down on the bottom plot. It's so beautiful down here at the moment. All the flowers are coming up. Can't wait to see the rose arch in flower. Oh my god, wow, look at those tulips from Farmer Gracie. Oh my god. And these orange tulips on this side, absolutely beautiful, double-headed ones. That is pretty cool. Everywhere I look, there's flowers. Oh, I can't wait. We built this last year, but this year is the first year it's going to be like this. Peony, I think, coming up there. Getting a little bit distracted then, so right, we need to plant these peas out. I need to find out where I'm going to plant them. So I think I'm going to plant the peas in here, up these old drawer frames, like for drawers or something I was giving them. But yeah, they're perfect. I think a variety on each side. So I've just planted the first lot of peas. Just got to do the other side now. I think they're going to do really well inside here. At least hopefully the pigeons won't eat them. And there we go. That is both varieties of the peas planted out. I still have a few here to plant out that I'm going to plant up in the top plot. I might actually put some in the polytunnel as well, in one of the self-watering pots. Bindweed coming up. Problem with that, you just got to keep pulling it up. I'm not going to do it today, I'll get in here later. But at least that's that job done, and now we can move on to doing something else. But hopefully, I think they do really well in here this year. Fingers crossed. I can't believe how well the broad beans are doing. Look at them. Absolutely amazing. They do need to be pinched out. They say when the first lot of beans start to appear at the bottom of the plant, that is when you pinch out the tops to prevent black fly. We'll do a whole video for that soon, because I cannot see any baby ones just yet. So give it another week or two, and then we're gonna pinch them out, and then I'll show you how to do it. And yeah, you can eat them as well, not going to be wasted. They're beautiful in a stir fry. But the plot is looking absolutely glorious. Tulips. Mixtures are charred. Oh, look at the calendula. I'm going to start harvesting that soon, drying it for flowers, so using the soaps. But I'm really happy with how the plot is looking, seeing I haven't spent that much time down here. But the season is fully started now. There's lots of things to be planted out. These beds are going to start filling up very quick. It's quite surprising how quickly they're going to fill up, especially with how much I grow compared to normal people, because yeah, every space has something planted in it. So I can't wait to grow on this arch again this year. This is where a lot of the squashes are going to go. And we've got an arch down there. We've got multiple places for them to go. So we're going to get around to sowing some squashes and sunflowers and that in a minute for here. I'm also going to do a video about the flower garden very, very soon, because so many flowers coming up. I want to show them all to you properly. The video will be too long if I show you all the flowers now. Wow. Tulips after tulip. And quite a lot of these have been sent to me by Farmer Gracie. Lupin from last year. Slugs are starting to get it, you can see. Tulips. Peonies. Plot neighbour has a sea of forget-me-nots at the moment. But it's looking absolutely beautiful. Anyway, enough down here. Let's go back up to the top plot. Time to remember what else needed to be done today. Whew. Still got lots of bits to sort out. Lots of seedlings in the greenhouse. It's craziness. I sowed a lot more seedlings the other day because these ones weren't doing as well, and look at the germination on them. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad I sowed more. It just shows it was at the compost. It was the small trays that they're not liking. So I planted some of the leftover peas up here in the greenhouse. I thought, why not? Had a little bit of space here just beside it, and hopefully they'll be done before any of the other stuff that I plant in here, and we'll get some peas a bit earlier than down the bottom. What would be awesome. So I brought all the melons and the cucumbers and the loofahs from home today, because yeah, it's warm enough now. We've had our last cold night. Going to put them in there with that one just to be safe for the next week or so, and then yeah, I'm not too worried, especially here in Plymouth. We're a bit ahead of everyone else, and we should have had our last frost. Radishes coming up in the South Wharton planter was awesome. Doing a seed to harvest video for them just to show you what it's like growing in this and how easy it is to grow radish. They're one of the quickest cropping vegetables to grow. From planting the seed to harvest within about 4 weeks is brilliant. Oh, I want to come in here and do the seed sowing, but it's so hot that I'm not going to do that just yet. So in the meantime, I think I'm going to go in and clean the chicken. Wow, that was the last thing I needed. Just come in to do the chickens, and then a dog started chasing them and scaring them. Because that happened, I've had to push my body to do something that it didn't want to do. Yeah, now my legs won't stop shaking. Oh. This is the annoying part about my body, is when stuff like this happens, it just knocks me off course. Even my hands are shaking. I don't know, when my adrenaline goes, my body just goes a bit weird, and defense mode kicked in. Chickens were going crazy, dog running up and down the fence. Lucky they're all calm now, but oh, I was going to record in here doing the chickens. Thankfully I was here. I wasn't down the bottom, because if I was down the bottom still planting stuff out, then there would have been some serious troubles. Oh, bloody legs. That's the problem, that they just go weird every time. So what was meant to be a simple come in and clean the chickens, I come in, you see that poop, and I literally put on my marigold and just pick it up. And that way I don't have to completely empty it. We do have a deep clean every now and then. We use lots of DT powder in here. Oh, I'm just going to do the video and record just because my legs won't stop shaking. My hands are shaking, but the more I concentrate on this, the more... Oh, the woman did come and apologise, but still messed me up a little. I wanted to bring you in and just show you what's involved with me looking after my chickens. See the DT powder all over the wall. What I throw around in here, it's the best thing. The pupe is treated with Cerakote as well, originally to kill all the mites that we did have. But since then, I've been using the DT powder, and yeah, everything's really good. So that's all the poop picked up. Now just give it a few handfuls of the hemp bedding just to top it back up. I have a tire in my coop because this is the perfect perch for my chickens. Tried so many different things. Wood perches, every one of them gets mites. This one here, no mites. And the ladies normally peck each other when they are on the wooden perches. They used to, and they used to have bald spots on their backs. Since these, no bald spots, because they all sit in a circle. There's not one of them sat behind them, pecking them. Also have this ladder. That's for a bunk bed that I go like that. And then I have another tire that goes here. Lots of eggs to collect, and there's a few broken ones I noticed. Hello you two. You come to see if daddy's okay? I know you're two okay. You like dogs. These two are trained with dogs. The rest of them are not. They're all huddling around here still. We got some more babies hatching. You're gonna have some new friends soon? You're gonna start your own flock? These two are gonna start their own flock in the new run. Hopefully with the other chicks. I do love my little collecting basket, but the problem is it's getting too full too quick. I'm gonna have a lot more eggs soon. So even after doing the chickens, my leg's still shaking, and this is what's the worst thing about my body. It really annoys me. And like people say, oh, he's normal, he's fine. Trust me, if you had my body, you would understand that I'm not normal, I'm not fine. And every day My body does me in, really does. But I just want to get on with it, not sit around, not waste time, and just try and have fun. I'm gonna give it all a little sprinkle in DT powder, keep those mites away. So that's them all cleaned out, and I'm not gonna let what happened ruin the rest of my day. But sit, let my body recuperate, have some of my tea in my new flask. Then I think we should go in the polytunnel, get that stuff tucked in, and also start some seeds. So I've just seen we have gone over 1,400 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Like, I know it's only little numbers, and some of you are probably thinking that it's not much to celebrate, but to me it is. It just proves that I should have come back to YouTube. I'm doing right, what I'm doing is good, the videos I'm doing is good, because people complain that my camera skills are not the best. But compared to others, I think they're pretty good. But anyway, thank you all for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Please comment. I do read every comment. I just do not have the time to reply back to them. So please comment. Please let me know how you are, where you are, what you're doing. Yeah, it'd be great to hear from you. And also come over to Facebook and make sure you subscribe to my channel, because that is my main page. That is where I post daily. That is where we're doing the live chicks hatch and a lot more stuff. I could sit here all day just listening to the birds, watching my birds. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so now it's time to get back to doing stuff. I took some of my medication and I'm feeling a bit better now. And I got lots to do. So we have lots of varieties of squash, courgettes. So I'm going to go through them quickly, show you what ones I'm sowing. I'm going to do a seed to harvest video, so I'm going to keep the majority of the footage for that. So these are the squashes that I want to sow. There's quite a few of them. So I'm going to grow quite a few on the arch and a few at the side of raised beds, and let them trail across the wood chips, and plant some down there as well to sprawl across. So there's plenty of space to plant them, and I'd rather have too many than not enough. So I'm going to start some of each. At least that way I know I have some if I want some. So we got this one, is the first time I've ever grown this one. So I think it is a red curry, but just a different name because it's an heirloom one, hopefully. But we've got some of them to start as well. Queensland blue winter squash, grew that last year, amazing. Then we're going to do some of the spaghetti squash. Heard great things about the spaghetti squash. Then we've got a UT winter squash, Boston winter squash. I love the Boston winter squash, my favourite one to grow. Then we have butternut squash, we have blue banana squash. Then we move on to the patty pans. We have a custard white patty pan, a Patterson blank patty pan, and a Gilbert Englisher custard. I struggle to pronounce this one every time, and it's from Baker Creek's heirloom seeds. And then we have some courgettes, two different ones. I haven't grown these before, so it's gonna be good to see what they come up like. That is all of the winter and summer squash, and then we're going to do the sweet corn, what is double red sweet corn, and then we have this cool white one as well, and then a mixture of sunflowers. But I think I bored you enough talking about seeds. I just wanted to quickly go through them. Going to start with getting some sweet corn sown in these trays from Container Wise. Can't wait to see what they do. They seem to be perfect for sweet corn and sunflowers. Let's hope. So that's both lots of sweet corn done. I'm just sowing some sunflowers in the end ones that didn't fill up. Just done some giant ones in this one. So now that I've sown the sunflowers and the sweet corn, it's time to move on to the squash and the courgettes. Yeah, there's quite a few to sow. I'm going to use these bigger trays to sow my squash. Got them recently. They seem a lot bigger, and the original ones I got, the really small ones, those ones, yeah. So we're going to get our squash sown in these, and then we can transplant them once they get a little bit bigger into bigger pots, but this saves space, and it works every year for me, so we're going to do that. That's this greenhouse starting to fill up pretty quick. Just done a tray of squash. These are all winter squash. We've got spaghetti, curry, butternut, Uti, Queensland, Hokkaido, I think, blue banana, and Boston. And we got all the sweet corn, sunflowers. I'm going to give them a good drink in a moment. I made quite a bit of mess doing that, but at least that's all of these sown. No, it's not. I've still got the summer ones to do, the courgettes and the patty pans. So I'm going to quickly get them done and do exactly the same, I think. Another tray. So it's been a busy couple of hours. We have got lots of seeds sown. Got a tray of courgettes, a tray of squash, lots of sweet corn and lots of sunflowers. Can't wait to grow these, share it with you all and show you some cool, amazing heirloom varieties. Starting to run out of room in here now. It's getting very full, but it's a good thing because the weather is finally starting to warm up. Hopefully we've had our last predicted frost here in the southwest. Fingers crossed. It's going to be warm for a little while, but we're always going to take steps to protect things that little bit extra. Just because there's no point in taking the chances if you can just cover it with a bit of fleece or give it a little bit of protection. So I think it's nearly time for the ladies to go in. Soon, girlies, soon. I'm just going to finish up. The willow cuttings, I've cut them in half because it's not 100% ready over there for them to be planted. So I thought if I cut them in half and now they're rooting, I'm going to have a lot more now to cover the fencing. Now I just need to clean up all of my mess. Put the cucumbers and the melons in there, just give it a little bit of extra protection. But at least all of those seeds have been sown. What is another thing off the list was ideal because now I can get back home to the chicks hatching. Recording for the last 24 hours. Hopefully we have a very cool video to share with you soon. I really love how this part of the allotment is looking. I want to do the same thing here, I think. Have like a pathway. It's absolutely beautiful. Over the last couple of years I've been adding more and more tulips. I did some from Farmer Gracie this year. I think, I'm not too sure, I think these might have been all the cheap ones actually from the local discount store. But they are absolutely beautiful. Little frills on that one, wow. When I started growing my own veg and that at the allotment, I said, why do people grow flowers? It's not to grow flowers. Then 1 year later I realised actually it is. This is why. And for all the wildlife, it is just as important to grow this stuff. But when I first started I was a little bit naive. No point. Then the next year I went flower crazy. Gonna crack on with doing some more of this building bit soon. It's not going to take long to actually get the new run up. What is ideal, got it all, it's all come. Level this section out a little bit better, but it's not going to take much now. The steps done. So that's the cucumbers all tucked up in the IKEA shelving and the little greenhouse cover. I absolutely love these, brilliant. Use them for my soap making, for my drying. But I don't think there's much else to do here. I need to get home soon to the chicks hatching. I was going to plant these, but I'm going to have a little rest and see how I feel after. I can't wait to get more of this built. It's going to look absolutely amazing. And we're going to get some chickens. Oh, we've already got some chickens. We've got lots of chicks that have just hatched. And we're going to get some bantam ducks as well. And maybe a Muscovy. We'll see, we'll see. We're going to go to somewhere on the weekend. One of my followers has some ducks. And so I have some eggs, so yeah, we'll see what happens. And yeah, I can't wait. Very big moon tonight. It's weird to think that it's nearly 8 o'clock, it's strange. I bought a magnolia tree recently. I've not even posted about this on my Facebook, I keep forgetting. Leonardo Marcel, it's a RHS Gold winner. But I saw it at the garden centre for what, $12.95. Next to one that was like over £100, and I was like, let's get a small one. At least that way I have one. It's one of the things that I've always wanted. A magnolia is the second plant I've wanted the most, and number one is the Dixonian fern. Hopefully soon I'll have one of them as well. Beautiful lemon balm. I could sit and smell this all day. So I use this in my nettle and lemon balm soap. But I absolutely love, and everyone who tested it loved it. I'm hopefully going to bring that out in the next couple of months. Just developing the new allotment collection. It's going to be all allotment inspired, but I can't wait. The problem I have is when it's time to go home is I don't want to leave. I don't. I just want to stay here until darkness and then go. I don't want to miss anything. My battery has died on my other phone, so I'm using this phone. This is about to die, so yeah, I think we should finish up for the day. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see each other very soon.